Hello and welcome to Lesson 2 of Quality Management Training. I am Rahul Mathur and would be the instructor for your course. In this lesson, we are going to cover the quality planning topic. In quality planning, we generally have all the master data that is needed to set up quality management module. Just to let you know, quality management is one such module which is high on master data maintenance, meaning we have lots of master data features, functionalities available in SAP QM module, and once set up correctly, it can really help business in their day-to-day business operations. Let's look at the agenda for today's lesson. We will go over an overview of SAP Quality Planning, and then we will look at some of the master data in QM. We'll start our master data journey with master inspection characteristics, inspection method, quality work center, and finally look at quality catalogs. Okay, let's look at some of the lesson goals. We will take a look at an overview of quality planning, and then we will look at some of the quality management master data. Quality management master data is a broader topic, and we have divided it into 3 lessons, part A, part B and part C, to cover all the master data that is available and we need to set up. In this lesson, we will cover the part A of quality management master data. Okay, now let's look at quality planning. Quality planning is nothing but the building blocks of quality management module. With quality planning, you are able to manage basic data for quality inspection planning and to plan quality inspection with the help of inspection plan and material specifications. As said earlier, all of the master data belongs to quality planning, and this is where you plan the inspections in SAP, by which I mean you would create master data which would then enable you to create or execute transactions in SAP. As you have set up master data needed in quality planning, it allows you to plan inspections for good receipt, inspections for stock transfer, and inspections for production order. It will also allow you to plan inspections in shipping when deliveries are created. It will also allow you to plan inspection for recurring inspections. We'll take a deeper look at what all these master data are as we go further deep on this and in future lessons. I've also used some jargons here like good receipt, stock transfer. Good receipt is the word frequently used in SAP parlance referring to the process or transactions executed in SAP for receiving the goods. Receiving the goods can be in the form of receiving goods from vendor or receiving goods from production and then transferring it to the warehouse. Similarly, stock transfer refers to the transfer of material from one location to another, and that location usually refers to different manufacturing locations of the organization, meaning you are sending materials from one plant to another plant. Deliveries refer to the documents created when we are shipping materials to the customers. Usually deliveries are a succeeding document to a sales order received from customer. Quality planning allows you to manage quality information for materials, vendors, manufacturers, and customers. Next up, let's look at some of the functions and features. Quality planning helps us to manage master data like material master, quality info record, master inspection characteristics, sampling procedure, inspection method, etc. A sub-part of quality planning looks at inspection planning, which involves creating inspection plans, reference operation sets, material specifications. By this, I mean to say that you can configure your system so that material can differ in the quality inspection criteria. And you can set up master data like inspection plans in such a way that you can create different inspection plans for two different materials. For example, a raw material in a food processing organization may undergo moisture test, while finished product may undergo metal testing in order to identify presence of any metals. Let's come back to quality planning we were discussing earlier. Quality planning is also used as a control mechanism, meaning if you set up your master data, which is that quality planning data, You can enable certain quality functions and likewise disable certain functions as desired by business requirement. For example, you can leverage the material master quality management view and its corresponding data to enable certain key functionalities within QM module. Like you can enable or disable quality inspection when you receive goods from a supplier. Similarly, we can leverage in setting some key quality planning data and modify the system behavior from quality standpoint in areas like procurement, production, sales and distribution. Now let us see some of the master data of quality management in details. Let's start with master inspection characteristics. What is a master inspection characteristic? An inspection characteristic that is created as a master record is called a master inspection characteristic. We call it MIC in short. MICs are used in inspection plan for evaluation of quality test on the material. So if you want to test certain quality parameters of a material, then that tests are represented as master inspection characteristics. Master inspection characteristic is created as an individual master record and then used inside or assigned to quality operation in an inspection plan. These inspection plan, which are in itself are a master data, are copied into inspection lots when they are created. For example, at the time of good receipt of a raw material from vendor, when it is received in our premises, we do enter the material and its quantity in good receipt material document. And while saving that material document, a new inspection lot is generated, thereby meaning that the incoming material is required for testing before it can be used further in production process. Now, in an organization, it may happen that not all master data are or not all materials are subjected to quality testing. We can manipulate the master data like material master in a way that no inspection lots are generated for those materials on receipt. The transaction codes of master inspection characteristics in SAP, which are used in maintaining MICs, are QS21, QS23, QS24. QS21 is used when you create an MIC newly, whereas QS23 is used when you want to change a already created master inspection characteristic. QS24 is for display mode for viewing existing master inspection characteristic. Now this slide gives you the SAP screen of QS23 transaction, which you see on your right. Let us see what all fields are available in this transaction. First, master inspection characteristic can be quantitative or qualitative in nature, meaning if the quality parameter can be a measure or can be measured as a quantifiable value, then we would define that MIC as a quantitative characteristic. Whereas if an MIC can't be quantified with a value, those inspection characteristics are created as qualitative characteristics. A very simple example that comes to my mind in case of quantitative characteristic is a pH value. pH value of a liquid is measured in terms of whether it is acidic, alkaline or neutral. There is a range associated with it from 0 to 14. If it lies between 0 and 7, it is termed as acidic. If the value is 7, then it is neutral, whereas anything which is greater than 7 is alkaline or basic. These all ranges can be modeled in an MIC, and it is a perfect example of quantitative MIC. Whereas a qualitative MIC can be color of a corn, for example, golden color, pale yellow or yellow. There is no value in terms of a number associated with it. Hence, it is termed as qualitative characteristic. Inspection characteristics can be created as a complete copy model or an incomplete copy model or a reference model. As you know, MIC is a master data and used in an inspection plan. Now, MIC in itself can be created as a copy model or a complete copy model, meaning when an MIC is inserted into an operation, there is no data maintenance required in an inspection plan. You have all the data available in MIC, which you maintained in QS21 transaction, to make it functional in an inspection plan. All the data from MIC is copied into an inspection plan when you create that inspection plan and insert that MIC into it. Whereas in an incomplete copy model, it is more like a complete copy model. The only difference is that the incomplete copy model, when inserted into an inspection plan, requires some data maintenance within the inspection plan.